This is the kind of day it is. We're headed out to do some errands. I'm sitting in the car waiting for Roger. I'm channeling Jackie. Because so often she's such an early bird and she's so prepared and ahead of time that so often she's sitting and waiting for Dan, whether it's outside or in the golf cart or in the car. And I'm sitting here waiting for Roger. Thought I'd grab a minute because I don't know how much time I'm going to have to do any actual vlogging today. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to those of you who commented on my videos that you liked the fact that I was going to keep doing them. Yeah, I did give up some other stuff that was a little hard to give up, though. I got some emails from folks that were really disappointed that I was closing Tarot Together. But, you know, you can only just do so much in so many places. And I guess, you know, I said when I started getting busy back in community again that I would get in a position where I needed to start saying no. It was going to happen. It's not something I've had to say in the last 3.5 years because I've had all the time in the world. So I got a chance to reflect on the fact that sometimes it's not easy saying no, is it? We only have so many hours in the day, and we have the ways that we divide that. And sometimes we actually say no to things that we really want to do. It's like when I turned down the worship committee at church, which I love being involved in worship at church because it conflicted with the drumming circle. And then to realistically look at the fact that I wasn't present for either the Greystone Path or the Tarot Together Facebook pages. Sometimes we say no to things we like, don't we? That's an interesting thing for me to ponder. Actually, I was journaling about it last night at the greater part of life. Very specifically, I even thought about the fact that I said no to a marriage to a man who was truly a great love in my life. But I couldn't be in a healthy relationship with. Because I couldn't share in his addictions and challenges and the insecurities that came along with being someone who dealt with the things that he dealt with. And I had to say no to that relationship. So saying no at the small and the large areas has been something that's been on my mind today. I guess we should be grateful when we have a life that's so abundant that we can say no to the things that sometimes we love. Because we all have lives that we say no to the things that don't serve us. They're unhealthy in some way. Easy decisions to make. But I guess we should never be in a position to complain when we say no to things that we truly love. Whether it's the small things, or it's the more large, poignant, impactful things in our life. So at least that much will be a vlog for the day. The challenge and yet the beauty of saying no. So the errands that we had were over on Beach Highway, and we ended up doing dinner. Tonight is Roger's poker night, so we don't do a dinner on Monday nights. We do a very late lunch, and that's our meal for the afternoon and the evening combined into one. Well, it wasn't healthy, let me tell you. I had a chicken wrap and French fries. Have I mentioned yet that my favorite food in the entire world is French fries? French fries and bread and cheese in any form. That's kind of my idea of dream food. Well, at least the other things that I like aren't fried, but French fries are particularly bad for a favorite food. When we gave up eating white for a while, and we actually have kept pretty much to that. We don't usually have it in the house, but we'll get it when we're out sometimes, rice or potatoes or pasta. The thing I missed the most was French fries. Well, today I just had the urge for that. So the place that we went, it's a local place called Pat's Steaks. When we first moved here, one of our big challenges in life was coming from the Philadelphia area. Pizza and cheesesteaks are made in a particular way. And if you come from that area, then you think that's the only way they should be made. Nothing else is acceptable. Oh, we had a problem when we moved down here because we couldn't find any place to get either. Not that we needed to have them in our lives, but we wanted them every now and then, that's for sure. And we found Mike's. Is it Mike's? Did I say Pat's? I think it's Mike's. We found that place, and they make pizza the way we like it, and they make cheesesteaks the way we like it. Although we often will get the chicken cheesesteaks instead. And I'd like to tell you that that's the only unhealthy thing we ate today. But then there was this. The first Dairy Queen of the season. We love Dairy Queen ice cream. Now I have to give us credit. We might go 4 or 5 times in the entire summer. And we don't usually go in March, that's for sure. And it was me, actually, that was the trigger for that, which is unusual because Roger has the sweet tooth in the family. I like those bread kind of things. He likes the sweet things, but I had the desire for ice cream. And I said, hon, is the Dairy Queen open for the season yet? He says, yeah, I think they open March 1st. So that's where we went. Yep. Every mouthful. Lusciously delicious. Thank goodness I won't eat anything else today. Since I probably had enough calories for 4 days than what I ate today between the French fries and the ice cream. Hey, sweetie. You're pretty. Aren't you pretty? Dad's in getting ice cream. Maybe he's gonna give you some. Pretty dog. We're pretty sure that he or she is a whippet. So this house is across the street from the Dairy Queen. Probably the only house in town that's gone pretty derelict. And not surprisingly, it's full of kitty cats. We've been sitting there watching cat after cat after cat. It's a shame because it's an old beauty, but it's just been left to fall apart, where all the other ones in town have been updated and made to look nice. This poor old girl's not going to last long if somebody doesn't do something for her soon. And then I wanted to share with you some writing time from when we came back. The Dairy Queen is over in Lewis, which is our hometown, but it's about a 15-minute drive from where we are. You know how it is when you live out in the country, where the town that you're affiliated with covers a wide expanse of open space. So it takes us about 15 minutes to get to our town, today where the Dairy Queen was. And Lewis, I've mentioned so many times to you because it's such a beautiful, beautiful small town. And very historic for Delaware. The houses were built, most of them in the 1700s, through the Victorian era. I tried to get some footage, and we'll see if it worked, of some of the beautiful houses coming back across town when we were on the way home. Yeah, that was about it for the day. That was about it for the day. I came back and I edited my last video in the Magician series. So that'll go up. It'll be in the queue to go up after I upload this. One of the downsides of getting a good camera is after I edit a video, it takes about 3 hours for my editing software to convert the video so I can upload it. And then it takes about 3 hours to upload to YouTube, which I'm okay with that because I just turn it on and leave it. Went to bed last night and yesterday's vlog was still uploading, so it doesn't bother me at all that, walk away and let it do its thing. I don't have a concern about the speed at which things get uploaded, but it is the price you pay. The camera only has the option to upload at that high definition, so it is what it is now. And the only other thing I wanted to mention, just so I don't forget, because I might forget the next time I settle down to do a vlog for you, I had several folks mention to me that they liked the outfit, the shirt that they saw that I had on in yesterday's video. Let me tell you about clothes and me. I have a closet here that is about, I'm not going to complain, it's about 4 foot wide, a single depth regular closet, about 4 foot wide. So not a bad closet to have. There's actually 2 of those matching closets in our bedroom. So Roger has one and I have one. Well, mine holds things like all of our Christmas decorations and a bunch of other things in addition to my clothes. But when we moved here, I had a closet in our extra bedroom, full, closet about this size. And then I had a walk-in closet in the master bedroom, which 3/4 of that was my things. Yeah. I was one of those women. The first thing is my work clothes were all expensive clothes. I didn't dress exactly traditionally when I worked. A bit bohemian for the workplace, but that was my style. But I did dress where I wouldn't think twice about what I spent on my clothes. So clothing that ran me a few bucks. When I retired, I gave all of my clothing that was that kind of work clothing to a local organization that provides a week's worth of outfits for women who are either going to work for the first time or who are returning to work, who are coming in through charity organizations referred to them. And all my clothes went there. They went there for a couple of reasons. I had a sense that the lifestyle here was going to be too casual for me to wear almost all of them. And I didn't think I'd ever want to wear any of those kinds of things again. So when we moved here, I brought jeans and t-shirts, things like this for the winter time, and skirts and t-shirts for the summer. I'm cooler in skirts. And some shorts and things like that. And the rule was everything had to fit in my closet. Well, then when I started having a social life here a few months back, I realized that was all well and good. Living on the water and in a beach community, no one dresses here. That's why I'm in flip-flops from April through October. But going to church or going to concerts or plays or the kinds of things I have on my calendar going forward, the groups I'm participating in, the committees I'm part of, I didn't regret that I'd given away my fancy clothes from the old days, but I felt like they had a wardrobe gap. So the challenge became twofold. First thing is, there is no money in the budget in our retirement for clothes except replacing any that wear out. That's the truth. That's the truth, as Lily Tomlin would say. She puts her tongue out next. I can't remember how she does it. Yeah, there you go. That's the truth. So the second thing, other than budget, was I got that closet that I have to work within, and I have about half of that space that clothes will hang in, and the other half is like the Christmas tree and all the Christmas decorations. So what I started doing is what I call shopping for other people's clothes. Thrift shops don't work so well for me. We have a lot of thrift shops around here, but the large sizes in this rural community go very quickly because a lot of us are large women. It tends to happen in farming communities. And the flip side of that is a lot of the clothes that are turned in here for large women are coming from women who, let's just say, wouldn't dress the way I would consider dressing. So flannel shirts and jean jackets and things like that. So the thrift stores here don't help me. So what I do, and how I've expanded my wardrobe, and it's worked out wonderfully, is I go shopping for other people's clothes on eBay. I look for a certain price limit, and I looked for price plus shipping equaling that particular price limit. So over 3 months, I picked up enough things that I can now go into my closet and dress myself for any occasion I currently face. So that top that so many of you made a mark about yesterday, yeah, it's one of my favorites that I've gotten shopping for other people's clothes in eBay. And I paid, I think it was $4.99 or $5.99 with $3.99 shipping for it. I like shopping on eBay because you can shop by measurements. I actually can do better shopping on eBay than I can buying new clothes online because sizes don't mean anything anymore. You know, they come from, even with the same manufacturer, you never get two things that are sized the same way no matter what the label says. So I like the fact that eBay sellers actually list measurements so you know it's going to fit. And indeed everything I got but one thing actually came through perfectly. It fit perfectly. And I'm very happy with the things I've picked up. And there's two sides of me. The one that never wants to deal with hair or makeup or just wants to throw on clogs, jeans, and a t-shirt. And then there is truly the girly girl side of me. And I don't think I appreciated that when I retired. I wanted to get rid of all the stuff that reminded me of dressing to go to work and dressing to go out into a community that expected you to dress a certain way. And I was rebelling against all of that from my past, not realizing that how much I enjoy texture and color and choosing to adorn myself, whether it's makeup or the clothes I put on. So I wanted to mention that because I have a full closet now. Actually now, if I find something I want, something has to go in order for me to put something in. That's now the rule. And I can shop in my own closet now for whatever occasion I'm headed out for. And I wanted to say that because I'm very proud of myself for the things that I have found and the bargains that I've gotten. It takes some work to save money. A lot of my viewers, of course, are in the same boat and they know what I mean, and I refer to that. And I wanted to mention that because that particular top that so many of you liked that I was wearing in yesterday's vlog, I like it a lot too. It's got some sparkle to it. And I think the original tags were still on it. It wasn't, it was still new. You know, you can get them, they've been worn before. They're actually used clothing. This one was actually, the woman was honest. She said it had hung in her closet for quite some time, but that she'd never worn it. And it still had the tag on it, and it was something like $69 from Catherine's, which if you're a large woman, you know Catherine's. And like I said, I got it for, I know that the price for it and the shipping came in at $8.99. You aren't always that lucky. I have to pass up a lot of things I'd like to have that I've seen, but I've been very strict with myself over looking for the best bargains. And it feels good when I can go into my closet and pick out an outfit that I think I look particularly good in. And I've always loved textures and colors and materials that flow and move. Put on my face, spend some time with makeup, and then go out feeling like I'm looking good. And then the flip side is of that, I'm so not looking that way today. I'm like, I think I'll just do a vlog and not put my face on the video. Here it is. Here's the face that's very happy because it actually did housework for the first time in 2 weeks today. So I deserve to look a little rough around the edges after that. Be well, my friends. It has been a gloriously gray day. And my tiny moments at the end, I think, will capture some of that from the day. But I'm back to embracing the gray.